Do you support Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Okay. Why is that?
Mostly because I just see what the left tried to do to him during the election, and I just couldn't take it anymore. So I just decided to vote for Trump.
What did the left try to do to him that you disagree with?
I mean, we all know they were going after him like crazy with the arrest, with the FBI raid, and it just got too much. So
The arrests and the FBI raid? What arrests and FBI raid?
do you not know the arrest and FBI raid?
Well, you have to be more specific with what arrests you're referencing and what FBI raid you're referencing, as there's plenty of different
Yeah,
arrests
he only got
and
raided by
FBI
the FBI
raids.
once.
What's
Do you
that?
not remember that?
What'd you say?
Do you not remember when he got raided by the FBI?
Yeah, you're talking about the classified documents case. I was just trying to
Yeah.
make
So
sure that
why'd you
you're
ask me like you
referencing.
didn't know?
It's okay, dude. I was just trying to clarify what you were saying. There's no need to
But
get
why
up in
would you
arms about it.
ask me like you didn't know what you were talking about?
Oh, because I was just trying to clarify.
I know, but he only got raided by the FBI once, so like, why would you even ask that?
Well, I didn't know actually you were referencing specifically just Trump, right? I thought you were just referencing in general, but I just quickly realized after you said that you were referencing
Ah,
Trump's
well, yeah, I
FBI
just
raid against him, right? Like I was just making sure because I wasn't sure if you were trying to talk about a case in relation to a different person or
I
anything like
mean, it
that.
was just
Just
total both. It
clarifying.
was just
So the arrest
no.
and the raid specifically, I mean, that was a justified basis because I mean he didn't declassify the documents. We have him on audio recording saying I would have declassified it if I could have. I mean, there was
Yeah, no,
reason
it
for
was
them to do
just
that.
total. I mean, he got elected, but like looking back on it, like we all Mike Pence said blah blah blah, but this is like an old talking point. But my main reason I
That's what you
voted
brought
for him,
up.
just like the left always tries to go after him like crazy, and he's undefeated. I mean, this dude cannot lose. I mean, he just got a 450 million case thrown out the window. He literally can't lose, and the left tries over and over and over again, and it's just embarrassing.
So, by the way, it was just the amount specifically. You said he can't lose, but he lost the 2020 election in the 60 plus court cases that indicated no sufficient evidence to overturn the election. He was held
No, but
civilly
he's
liable, and the appeals that he specifically had for that civil case, he lost. We can also point to the criminal court specifically in the felonies that he lost also there. We can point to plenty of places where he's lost.
sure, but
Um,
Parker, he's still president. I mean, I mean, everything that they try and do to him. I mean, the Eugene Carroll thing, BS. We all know that's
wait,
BS, anyways.
why is it BS? Because he was held civilly liable, and the unanimous decision from a jury indicated that. And you said that court determinations, jury determinations, are valid because you said that Trump is winning them, so you accept them when Trump wins. So why don't you
Sure,
accept them when Trump loses?
because we all know she did. I mean, she doesn't remember the when it happened or where it happened. She doesn't even remember the year it happened, and then she comes up 30 to 35 years later and be like, oh, look, he's running for president again. Oh, I wrote a book. Oh, blah blah blah. I mean, it's all BS. When someone gets in power, there is always someone to get after them. It's, I mean, people that do that are disgusting, and we know Eugene Carroll is a big liar, anyways. And then she goes on CNN. She's like, "Oh, I can't wait to spend all my money I just won." And then she also says the infamous quote where she's like, "Oh, blah blah blah." I mean, that's so disgusting to even say that women fantasize that. She said women do
You're
fantasize about
disgusting.
that.
You're disgusting. No,
I'm
for you to
not.
listen.
I
I'll
speak the
explain why.
truth.
Can I explain why? Because you're actually specifically looking at that particular interview, and you're not looking at the entire interview. You didn't watch the interview. She's specifically saying that within society, people have this idea of that it's and that's harmful and perpetuates an idea of culture that negatively disenfranchises women and victims. So I just want to
And
clarify to
tell
you, if you actually watched the interview that you're referencing, you would have been able to understand this context, but you chose not to watch the interview and you chose to just listen to right-wing propaganda on the matter. Now let me address every single claim that you made because what you said was ridiculous. Right? You said that she was a disgusting liar. Name one single lie she engaged in because you clearly didn't.
yeah, what year did it happen, Parker?
1996. She said that. You said that she didn't know in a year. She did. She specifically indicated 1996. Try again.
No, no,
Try
that's
again.
not true.
Tell me, what did she lie
She said
about?
anywhere from the
Name a
summer
specific lie.
between nine. She said anywhere from the summer between 96 and 95. She completely
Wait.
lied.
So are you telling me that she did know a year, like around the time that it was?
No, 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 no. That's not what I said.
Is
She
that
said she
within a
doesn't
year?
remember. She said she doesn't remember the year. She said it happened in between this and this. How do you not remember the most horrible thing that happened to you on that
Wait,
day?
wait, I'm sorry. I know people who don't know the specific year that they were. I know multiple people in my life where that's true. Are you telling me that they have to remember every single detail about every single little thing and that it's not
Yeah,
at all
Parker, I
a
think I would
trauma response
remember.
specifically to not remember? I just want to clarify that one thing. Two, that's within a time period. That's a very small set of time period. That's within a year. I just want to let you know.
I
That's why I
think I would
specifically
remember
say
the worst day of my
1996
life.
because it's within the context of a year. I doubt you remember.
PTSD blocks it out.
I doubt you remember
PTSD
specifically
just
what
blocks
years,
it
right?
out.
In terms of plenty of things, and I could particularly
But
address
anyways,
lots of that. I have a question. I have a question.
It's
Can you remember? Can you
sure.
remember
Go
the
ahead.
first time your parents yelled at you?
No, I was probably 1 year old, Parker. Do
So you
you?
don't. Wait. So because wait.
What a
So something
crazy
bad that
question.
happened to you. Something bad that happened to you. You don't
It
remember
wasn't
specifically what year.
bad.
Do we have reason to believe that that didn't happen to you because you don't remember the year?
That's crazy.
No. Answer the question. Do we have reason to believe you?
That's a stupid question. Do I remember the first time my parents yelled at me? Obviously not, Parker.
Okay. So I can point to plenty of different things. Do you remember what year the first time you lied to your parents? Right. Do you remember that?
Nope. Nope.
No.
Sorry, I
Do you
don't.
remember the first time someone? Do you remember what year the first time someone
I don't
broke up with
recall,
you?
Parker.
What? Wait. Have you been broke
Excuse
up
me?
with?
I have.
Not surprising. Do you remember what year the first time that happened was?
Yeah, I do.
What year?
2019.
Did you just say that, or is that actually true?
No, that's true.
Interesting. What month?
I don't know. Summertime.
You don't know what month? Something bad that happened to you, right? Like you
Somewhere in
don't
the
remember
summer.
the specific month?
Well, I don't think it was bad. It wasn't
Well,
bad.
I'm just saying, like, I have reason to believe that this just didn't happen to you. I think you're lying because
Bad.
you would obviously
No,
remember a detail such as that,
I
right?
don't lie, Parker.
No, seriously, you wouldn't say summertime.
I don't
You would
lie for a
remember
political game.
specifically
Thank you.
like the day. You'd remember the time. You'd remember the year. You'd remember
But
the month.
but
You'd
yes, Parker.
remember
If I got, I would
all
remember
of
the
these
day
different
and the
things.
year
Wait, by
when
the
it
way, I just want to
happened.
let you know. I just want to let you know. Shut the up, right? You can't prescribe what everyone specifically who's a how they would remember specifically every event. How can you say
Looks
that?
fake.
How can you say that
That looks
every
fake.
victim would remember every single detail, specifically the day, the time, the month, like all of these things you're asking for? That's
You know
ridiculous
it's
for you to say.
fake.
I know multiple. No, it's not. I know multiple people in my life specifically where they do not remember the year. They were. Do you believe that's reason to believe that they weren't?
77 million
Do
thought
you
it was
answer
fake.
the question? Do you believe that's reason to believe that they weren't?
What? That you don't
Specifically, that they
remember?
don't remember the year.
Yes, if I was sitting on that jury, I would say she's lying.
Then why didn't any of the people on the jury say that? Tell me.
Because jury are your peers. I don't live in New York.
Okay, but you know that Trump's lawyers also help pick the jury, right?
Sure, it doesn't matter. That's what a jury is.
Okay, well, I think that's ridiculous specifically because then I have reason to not believe you based upon specifically what happened
That's
to you in
fine.
any of those
That's
circumstances.
fine.
Anything that you talk about in your life that happened
That's
to you,
fine, though.
I
But
have reason to
77 million
believe
people
that that
didn't think
didn't
so.
happen to you under your view simply because it is the case that you don't remember the year, the month, the time, the
Parker,
date,
that's fine,
whatever
but
specific that it
77
happened.
million
By the
people
way,
didn't think so
she
either.
specifically said within the context of a
77
year.
million
She
people
said
didn't think
she
so
said
either.
she said within a year time period. Right, specifically, right? So I want you to address multiple things here. You said 30 to 35 years. You got that wrong. You couldn't remember the year time period.
Parker, 77 million people didn't think that
She
either.
specifically came out with the accusation in 2019, and it happened in 1996. You could do the math on that, but seemingly it was an issue for you.
77 million people didn't
Can you
think
do the
that
math?
either.
Wait,
So I
wait,
don't know why it matters.
wait. Can you do that math there? 2019 minus 1996. Can you do the math?
Do I know how to do math?
Yeah, do the math.
Do the math on what? That 77 million people voted
2019
for Trump and
minus
didn't believe Eugene
1996.
Carroll?
Can you do the math?
Do what math?
2019 minus 1996.
2019 minus 1996? No idea.
You can't do 19 plus 4?
Nope.
Wow, dude. MAGA math. Trump supporter can't do 19 plus 4. Wow.
No, sorry, Parker, I don't know.
And we're supposed to specifically look at your analysis on what happened?
No, I'm just a regular voter, along with 77 million people that elected Trump and didn't believe Eugene Carroll.
Wait, so if you do it based upon how, wait, by the way, if you do it based upon how many people specifically know about the case, right, and what they think about the case, well, the unanimous decision from the jury was that he was guilty, so why don't you accept
Sure, it
that?
doesn't matter. Still president, undefeated. He keeps winning.
Okay, wait, so
You
if
guys keep losing over and over
wait,
and
so
over
would you
again.
vote for someone that you know is a...
No, I would not.
Okay, so specifically, would you vote for someone held civilly liable if...
No.
No, you wouldn't? Donald Trump was held civilly liable if... Therefore, you wouldn't vote for him, right?
No, I don't believe in Eugene Carroll, that's why. And 77 million people don't either. Why does Trump keep winning?
So you specifically saying that you don't believe her isn't reason
Why
to
does
not...
Trump keep winning?
Wait, by the way, you saying that other people don't believe her isn't a reason for you to say that you don't believe her. By the way, there are plenty of Trump supporters. Yeah, give me a reason why. You give me one. Actually, you said that she was a disgusting liar.
From the topic we've been
tell me. Wait, hold up.
discussing
You
for
said
the
that she's a disgusting liar. Name one time she lied because you failed to do that yet.
That she doesn't. I mean, I already said this over and over again. She doesn't remember the year. She doesn't remember the day. She doesn't
1996.
remember
You
when
don't
it
have to
happened,
remember the
where it
day.
happened. She doesn't remember. No,
None of these are lies. None of these are lies. Tell me the lie. What's the lie?
That's not what she said.
What's the lie?
You're just lying.
What's the lie?
You never said 1996.
Wait, can you tell me what a lie is? Yes, she did. Can you tell me what a lie is?
said
You said earlier that she said that. Can you tell me what a lie is? Can you tell me what a lie is?
Like a 12-year-old, dude.
Answer the question. Can you tell me what a lie is? Because I asked you questions and I get you to
that's not
critically
true.
think. And if a 12-year-old is dunking on you in a debate, maybe you should rethink your whole lifestyle and critical thinking skills.
Yeah. Dude, you campaigned for over like a year and a half and still lost the election, and you're calling me okay.
I got thousands of people specifically to understand that it is the case that Donald Trump is a horrible person, and it is the case that they shouldn't support him. And I still am getting thousands of people every single day. That doesn't mean that I didn't do something to affect the world. That doesn't mean I didn't do something to affect the world in a positive way. You said that we lost. I understand that we lost, and that's specifically why I fight harder every single day against people like you that are apologists that specifically undermine credible victims that come out and hold their abusers accountable in court.
He's a dictator on day one. Don't vote for him.
He claimed that he wanted to be.
He's gonna claim that he wanted to be. He ended 7 wars in 6 months. You guys are clowns, dude. Remember Hillary Clinton? He's gonna start a nuclear war. He ended 7 wars, and now you guys are crying. You're literally crying that he's trying to end the war.
What? Wait, what's 7 wars?
Ukraine and Russia, but you guys are crying because it doesn't meet your standards of Russia giving all the land.
Name
back,
the 7 wars.
Never ever happened.
Name the 7 wars. Name the 7 wars. What 7 wars?
Why do you not want the war to end?
Name the 7 wars.
Why don't you want it to end?
Can you answer name the 7 wars? I do want it to end. I just don't want Russia to have full control over Ukraine. I want Ukraine to exist as a country.
It's not even our problem. It's
Budapest
not even our
Memorandum.
problem.
Do you know what the Budapest Memorandum is? Do you know what the Budapest Memorandum is?
I gotta go, dude. You're a clown.
You're gonna run away because you're scared?
No, you're just a clown.
You can't mention the 7. You can't mention what the Budapest Memorandum is. You don't know what 7 wars. You can't engage in any argumentation with me. You have to run away because you have no intellectual basis to your position.
He literally ended 7 wars, and now
what wars? Tell me what 7 wars? What wars with what countries?
And now you're complaining that he's trying.
Tell
to
me
end the war
what are the
with Russia and
countries?
Ukraine. It's
Name
not
it.
even
What
our problem.
wars? Wait, what
Biden's
wars? Tell me what wars?
Biden's like, yo, I don't care if he does.
What wars did he end? Answer the question. What wars did he end? He can't answer the question. What wars?
I don't care if Putin.
He's gonna run away and not. Well, I have a crystal ball. He's gonna run away and he's not gonna answer the question. What 7 wars?
I don't care. I don't care if Putin does a small incursion.
What 7 wars? He can't do it.
I don't care.
Point and laugh, Chad. Point and laugh. He can't do it. What 7 wars? What wars? What 7 wars?
You're a clown.
What 7 wars? Are you gonna run away?
You know
what
exactly
7
what
wars?
I'm talking about.
What 7 wars?
What I'm talking about.
You don't know what you're talking about. What 7 wars?
Okay.
What 7 wars, buddy? What 7 wars?
I'm not done.
You're the one that we're laughing at. You're the clown, buddy.
Baby.
We're all laughing at you. You didn't realize that you're the clown. We're laughing at you, buddy. That's what the clown is. So answer the question.
So
what 7 wars, buddy? What 7 wars?
Why don't you want the war to end?
What 7 wars? You're not answering the question.
Why don't you want the war to end?
What 7 wars? I told you already I do want the war to end. I just want Ukraine to still be a country. Now, what 7 wars?
Why did Biden say Putin could do a small
what 7 wars? 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 Are you gonna do it? Answer the question. Come on.
No, I'm not gonna answer your stupid question, Parker.
Because you can't. You can't answer it.
Maybe if you look up real news every once in a while.
Real news. Where do you get your news from?
The only real place there is to get your news.
Tell me. Newsmax, Fox News.
Fox News and Tucker Carlson.
You got to be trolling. You got to be trolling.
I mean, sometimes I watch CNN just to see what they're lying about. And like,
Name one CNN host.
Excuse me?
Name one CNN host.
I just like to watch Scott Jennings destroy the libs.
So you just want to own the libs, but you got owned this entire conversation.
Like
Seriously, wait. Your goal of coming on this, hold up. Your goal of coming on this live stream was to own the libs, but all you did was get owned repeatedly. How does it feel? You can't answer what's 7 wars. You base your positions in feelings, not facts, and I base my positions on facts, not feelings.
Oh, facts. Okay.
Yeah, I base it on facts. What's 7 wars? Answer the question.
Okay. Well, maybe if you could look it up, you could figure it out.
Oh, trust me, please look it up. Google it. You can't answer what's 7 questions. How about you look it up? How about you look it up in your own sources instead of just specifically saying, I look at Fox News and Tucker Carlson?
Yeah, that's all. I only listen to real news.
Yeah, you think the only real news is Fox News and Tucker Carlson? Ridiculous.
Yeah, because they don't lie.
Yeah, they don't lie, really? That's why they specifically have like the largest defamation case, right, in U.S. history, right, for a media organization.
Sure.
In this country.
You all know Trump won the 2020 election anyways.
They literally, Tucker Carlson quite literally got taken off of Fox. You know that, right?
Yeah, because he was speaking the truth. And the Jews had
really?
To kick him out.
Is that? Oh, you're just anti-Semitic. You're nuts.
Anti-Semitic.
You think Jewish people kicked him out? That's crazy.